I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie. He's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8.
Never.
But I had, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Let's
Let's not act like children.
President Trump, we're going to
21
turn.
Let's not act like children.
I mean, what a moment. What a moment in this country's history. I enjoyed that so much. When I say I was cackling, I was cackling watching that last night. It's Jones and Mego.
That was
Mego
the most
today.
coherent either one of them were.
Oh, it was great.
Time.
They were like, wait, we're talking golf? They like neither one wanted to be there. They both want to be on the golf course. And so it's Jones and Mego. Andy Hart in for Mego. Arcan here. We're live in the Ford Clubhouse Fenway studio. The most amazing thing, Biden goes, I was a 6 handicap. And then Trump's like, no, you're not. And he's like, yeah, well, I got it down to an 8. It's like, that was like the worst argument I've ever heard.
Yeah, he
ever.
gave in. He'd never make it in talk radio. He gave up immediately. Then, am I to believe that Biden can carry his own bag? He can't walk on his own.
Well, he claims he can. He wants to see.
He
Trump
said Trump has to carry the bag.
But I assume that would be a two-way street.
You would think that, but he didn't.
We're both
that
old coots. If we're doing carrying your own bag, we're both carrying our own bag.
Can I just tell you, I'm all for this. This is what, and not just the golf. I want to see, like, what are other old man things these guys could do? I want to see feats of strength. Old men against each other,
Jack LaLanne style.
Yeah, like what? Like
tie a rowboat to their backs and tell them to swim.
Yeah, like something like that. What can they do? What's reasonable old man stuff they could do? Golf is a great one.
Sure.
Like
pickleball
tournament.
Definitely.
Oh, that's great.
How about who can get their shoes on faster?
That's
laces, not Velcro, laces.
Yeah, mall walking.
You can get a shoehorn, but I want to see that.
Mall walking, soup eating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like who eats their bowl of pea soup faster? This is what I want to see.
The Sunday funnies faster.
Yeah, to decide the future of this country. This is now what I want to see. I don't care. I don't care about your platform. I don't care about your politics, unless, as I've said famously for many years, if you want to get my vote, just tell me where the aliens are.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm surprised neither of them went there.
Short of that, I mean, Biden might need to after last night. You might need to tell us where the aliens are.
He forgot where they are.
He's
like, I knew that.
Yeah, he's like, I'll tell you where they are. And he can't remember. He's completely froze up. Damn it. But this is what I want to see. I want to see feats of strength or just like old man competition to decide the future of this country. And I'm totally in. Whoever wins more of those, I'm in. That's my vote. I'll pledge to that right now.
And imagine the ratings it would do if you put something like that on TV.
Totally.
So
Biden
good.
versus Trump. That would blow away those, whatever they call those, the like Brady did it with Rogers. And
those
golf tournaments.
Yeah, what was that called? The match.
The match.
Yeah, the match.
Yes. The match. This will be
The
the
match.
match to end all matches.
I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6.
Just two old men.
Sounds like he's
squawking about their handicap. I was like,
I know you swing.
That was a good line. Trump won that exchange. We can all agree to that.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
definitely.
the biggest child on the planet said,
Let's not act like children.
Let's not be children. And then I think Biden got him with the, well, you're the biggest child here. It's like, I know you are, but what am I? Sort of thing.
But Biden
I know you are, but what am I is undefeated.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Christian, I feel like Biden sounds like you doing John Henry.
Kind of, yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, that was Jones's thing, but yeah,
A little bit.
It's up there.
He's a little bit Henry.
He had a cold. That was the spin zone afterwards. They were like, "Oh, Biden has a cold." It's like, "Oh, that was it, huh?"
Yeah.
He's a 6 handicap.
It was brutal, man.
I know you swing.
I watched the entire thing.
The whole thing. Yeah.
I watched the entire thing, and as someone who is earlier in my life used to really enjoy the NBA draft and presidential debates, this was a rough 48 hours.
Tough week.
It was about as bad as it possibly could be. Like, those two things were things I used to look forward to. I used to really look forward to the NBA draft. I used to want to know what order the guys were getting picked in. I thought that was really exciting. I could give a rat's ass about this draft. And that debate last night, I really think people are going to be, like, depressed after that debate. I feel like people are depressed this morning.
Let me tell you.
After watching that.
What's more embarrassing, that debate or we lost to Japan in under 24?
Oh, Japan football.
Yeah.
The debate last night was entertaining. I was in.
No, but as an
Two
American,
French guys going 1-2 in the draft. That's right up there,
tough.
too.
Yeah, that's tough.
putting
look.
it all on display for the world, there's a lot of sort of tough breaks for the Americans these days.
Well, that's why they got to get out there.
We need the Olympics.
That's why they got to get out there on the golf course. Get out. I want to see them settle it out there. Like play jacks.
They'll die.
Play go fish. What old men play? Old maid. What card games do you play? Cribbage.
Cribbage.
Yeah. Couple of old men play cribbage. I'd watch it all. I'd watch all
fall
that.
asleep before the game ended.
Yeah, it would be awful.
I'm surprised neither of them nodded off last night. I thought you might see that because there was a couple of times where Biden looked like he was going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And there was times where Trump seemed like he was paying attention, and then all of a sudden he just you see his eyes start. Like that happened in court with him too.
Yeah.
Like the eyes would get a little heavy. You could see that happening with him. So I'm impressed they both stayed awake.
Tremendous.
But
I would hope
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
I know you swing. I would hope Saturday Night Live doesn't try to do a skit off that, because to me, you can't.
Oh,
How do you?
No. Here's what SNL's going to do, because this is what they fall into.
And a real debate.
I'm not a hate on SNL person, but this is what they've started to do. They just reenact it. They don't really make any jokes. They just reenact it,
It
and
won't
it's
be as funny.
Yeah, you
Direct
got to
quotes. Yeah.
make some jokes.
Yeah.
Right.
But that was so naturally funny. I'm not sure you can one
The
up it.
sketch is going to be they're on the golf course now. That's the sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two
I would just have Biden try to pick up a golf bag, fall over, and die, and it's like, okay, we're done.
think you can do it?
cold open done. Let's see. Let's go back to some phone calls here on the C's. If you want to jump in on last night's debate, settling it on the golf course, go ahead. Paul's in Rhode Island. What's up, Paul?
Hey, guys. Hi, Radical Jones. Hi, Andy. Hi, Pastor.
Hi.
Yo.
Listen, Pastor, you
Yes.
made a point, and I like it. You know why?
I don't know.
Because this was a mirage last
Doesn't sound
night,
like
this
Arcan.
debate.
The
Well,
mirage.
guess what?
The debate was a mirage. Go on.
And the next thing I'm going to say, I will definitely take LeBron's kid, because Joe Mazzulla could put him in the shit for 2 years and he'll come out like us.
Okay. Bye.
What did he say?
Joe Mazzulla, what?
Shed.
I think he
Oh,
said
put him in a
shed.
shed.
I thought
But that's not what it sounded
Shed.
like.
That's
I
not
know
what I
what
heard.
it
yeah.
sounded like. You said shed. You can put him in the shed for 2 years.
Also, what point did I make that he liked?
I don't
get
know.
that.
No,
that's
doesn't
your-
matter.
That's your guy.
Yeah,
your
hey.
guy right there.
That's your
Paul.
guy. Good.
I don't know what he agreed with.
Yeah, good points.
You should
What he
catch
meant.
him around 9 p.m. when he calls. He's
7 p.m.
It was great. You made a point. I liked it, and then he just moved right on.
Yeah, he kept going.
The debate was a mirage. It said he wanted to talk about
Debate was a mirage.
LeBron to the Celtics, because LeBron has ties to the Celtics, which
Well, he does.
I got
Family
it.
sports group.
Biden versus Trump. Who can build a shed faster and then get
neither.
out of it?
Yeah, definitely neither one.
There's no chance either one has ever held a hammer.
Well, never held a hammer? Never?
Trump certainly hasn't.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. I never
I
held
don't
a
know
hammer.
a ton about Biden, but isn't he a career politician?
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing a lot of handiwork around
He's
the
probably
house.
hung a picture in his house or something.
I don't think he has.
I mean, look, I've held a hammer, but I'm not going to tell
I don't
you
know how to use it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a handyman. No, anytime anything's going to get put up in my house, I'm not doing it.
He's a 6 handicap.
It's 8, actually.
Yeah.
So you can join the shed building contest.
Let's not act like children.
We're not acting.
That was the worst defense of his handicap ever. He's like, I always got it down to a 6. He's like, no, you didn't. Okay, fine, it was an 8.
Did he forget? He didn't even say it that way, though. He just said it 8 matter-of-factly, like he had forgotten that he had said
Like he
6.
just said
He's a
Did
6
it early.
handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
I mean, numbers.
I'm so in on this. Old men settling stuff, old man style. Like just challenging their buddy to something and seeing what they're still capable of doing. Like it's Uncle Rico throwing the football over the mountains. Like that's what I want to see.
What tees do you think they hit from?
Oh, good question.
They're probably up with the ladies, right?
Is there an old man tee?
It's even closer.
Is there an old man tee? That's what they should do.
It should be for this.
The octogenarian tee.
Mini golf.
8.
Mini golf. That's what I would like to see.
The windmill. The clown.
617-779-7937.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him.
One of those people will be running the country. Well, theoretically, running the country in 4 months.
That's the best we can do, America.
For a chunk of time.